Hello, this is the scoring machine. I've actually got it upside down at the moment, and I've taken the two screws out here and here using a 2mm Allen key. This is just so happens to be on a screwdriver, so it allows it to get better bite. Okay, and then we lift off the top, and there's already the earth strap has fallen away, but there was a little earth lead. I'll have to recrimp that to make it a better fit. Well, what have we got here? We've got we've got what looks like two microcontrollers of some sort. We've got two matching, I'm assuming there's some sort of EEPROM of some sort. We've also got two what appears to be proms. There's no window underneath them, so I'm assuming they're just straight proms. We have a microcontroller. It's got a microcontroller. We've got what looks like a pick of some sort. That might hold data for controlling movement. And that's kind of it. That's all that's on this board. There's not really much on this. So that's the first stage. We've got a power supply this side, which the capacitors, everything look pretty good. We know this actually switches on, so I'm fairly confident the power supply is fine. So the next stage is to check the belt, which is down here. Now, I've already rotated it once before this, so I know all the teeth are still there. But a general just rotating of the belt will allow us to see if there's any missing teeth or things like that. So that's fine. So that's the base, and this is the base of the scoring machine as it stands. Okay, now I'm going to take the top off. Now, underneath there was 4 screws, which I've left undone, the 2 underneath the front here. And I've just undone this one, this one, this one, and this one here. And that should allow us to remove the lid. So we'll just gently lift the lid forwards. There we go. Let's make sure there's nothing catching. Okay, again, we've got a little lead for earth, which we can remove, and a clip for the display, which we can just remove. And that will then allow us to remove the whole thing. There we go. That allows us to remove the front panel away from the scoring machine. Now, if I spin this around, what have we got here? Well, we've got a basic roller, which this one is not in a great position. It looks rather crustified, if that's a word. We've got it. I'm assuming there's a sensor controller with a couple of picks, what looks like picks, might not be. A ribbon cable to the drive. We've got a winding motor here. And apart from that, it actually looks pretty good. What I'm going to do is clean these rollers up, and then we'll see if we can get some readings out of it. There's also the head readers, which is underneath there, which I might have to remove the circuit board here to get to, which has only got 2 little screws, so we'll have a look. It's absolutely covered in finite bits of this inside it, so that's not a good indication. That's what we're up to so far. I'll do a bit more digging, we'll get inside it, we'll clean the rollers up, and then we'll see where we are from there. So okay, I've under the screws here, and I've taken off these clips and the 2 metal retaining springs. I've put a little bit of detergent in on the rollers to soak in for a bit, so that's that. I've unplugged this plug, which fits underneath, and this allows now me to lift this up. And I've obviously undone the ribbon connector for the printer, which seems, it doesn't seem too bad. The connectors, I'll clean them up as well. This is the actual reading head with the LED, I'm assuming the LEDs. That's where the plug plugs in, and this is held in with 4 little Allen's keys up there. Now I'm not sure whether we should be adjusting these or taking them out due to the sensitive nature of the reader. But since they're in such a poor condition, I'll take these off anyway and have a look, and this will allow me to inspect the reader, the actual head. So that's it. The top roller will come out now, so I can actually have a look at it. That's the bit of the detergent I put in there. It's in quite poor condition, really, so a good scrub and clean of that will bring this back up to spec, and then we'll have a look. So I'll undo all these, and then we'll examine the head and see where we are from there. Okay, I've taken the rest of the case off, which is the remaining 4 2mm Allen keys, and that gives me a much better position to get to these little Allen keys here. I've already undone the other side. You just need to slacken them off. You don't need to fully remove them, because this actually slots in and out on in a slot, and that will then get me to the bottom there. So I'll just undo these now, and then we'll see if we can get somewhere with it. These are on 2mm. I can line it up. I've already loosened this one, and this one here is the one I was just about to undo. I also put some anti-corrosion fluid on them just to make sure that they don't seize up. So okay, this should just now lift up. Just gently lift it up and out. And that's the light bar. It doesn't look in such a bad condition. These are the LEDs. Not actually looking too bad. A lot better than I expected. I expected this to be full of dust. Obviously I'll be cleaning this up, and we'll try that out. There was a lot of dust though underneath, which I've already cleaned out, and there's still a load of paper dust and what have you in here. So what I'm going to do next is just gently blow it all out, put a very fine PC vacuum cleaner, which has got very low suction, and I'll clean all that up and put it all back together, and we'll see where it goes from there. But that's the complete strip down, and that's everything that's in there. I will just clean this up, reinsert it after I've cleaned that up, and we'll see where we go from there. Okay, this is the issue that happens once it's been triggered. If by chance it's been switched on and off a couple of times a bit too quickly, it boots up but then doesn't stay on. So there we go. That'll end up with a blank screen. What you're supposed to be seeing there are quite literally the series, the targets, 40 or 60 or whatever, how many shots per card, etc. And there's nothing there. But if you leave it switched off for 5-10 minutes, switch it back on, it'll be perfectly fine.